Today marks the 60th year since the Tibetan spiritual leader, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, arrived in India. The Tibetan government in exile is holding an event to thank India for its role in sheltering Tibetans after that Chinese crackdown on the Tibetan rebellion 6 decades ago. The Dalai Lama graced the event with his presence and addressed the gathering present. Remember, controversy had erupted earlier when the Indian government reportedly issued a directive asking officials and political leaders to stay away from the Thank You India event in Delhi, citing a very sensitive time for bilateral ties with China. However, India's External Affairs Ministry has rejected the reports. The Tibetan leadership had later shifted events to Dharamshala in Himachal Pradesh from Delhi. Meanwhile, the BJP General Secretary Ram Madhav, who attended the Tibetan event today, said that despite India following a one-China policy, Tibetans must continue to feel at home in India.
We as a government have followed one China policy. You will find your home very soon, welcoming you all. Until then, this is not your second home, this is your home. Through peaceful, democratic means of dialogue, you should be able to find a solution that will facilitate your happy and honorable return to your homeland, your motherland, Tibet.
The Tibetan spiritual guru or leader, the Dalai Lama, has categorically said that he isn't seeking separation from China but demanding greater autonomy within the Chinese state, which respects the Tibetan culture and traditions. Speaking with WION on the sidelines of the Thank You India event in Dharamsala, the Dalai Lama also said that both India and China should engage in dialogue to resolve their differences, as the two nations have no other option.
Also, His Holiness, what do you think about India's equation with China, and where do Tibet figures in that equation?
Logically, India and China, most two populated nation. Any sensible person, you see, want Hindi bye-bye. Live together. And practical level, neither China or India, no ability to destroy other. So you have to live side by side. So now we must, our emotion, we China, we India, we Pakistani, that emotion, put aside. Think more reasonable, more realistic way. Then I think the only way is Hindi bye-bye. I feel that. Logically, India and China, most two populated nation. Any sensible person, you see, want Hindi bye-bye. Live together. And practical level, neither China or India, no ability to destroy other. So you have to live side by side. So now we must, our emotion, we China, we India, we Pakistani, that emotion, put aside. Think more reasonable, more realistic way. Then I think the only way is Hindi bye-bye. I feel that. And then there are some sort of problem, the border problem. Through talk, not by weapon.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way.